Hello, everybody. Welcome to our channel, the Goivia Podcast. We are doing the watch along for day 4, probably the final session of the series. But if not, we will be here live until India get the target. So we'll be live all day if we have to be. India only need 55 to win. Sudarshan and KO Rahul is on 32 and 26 not out respectfully. Roston chases the bowling at 66 for 1. The wickets do not matter. The pitch is still very, very good. So India will win. It's just a question of when. So we'll keep you updated about the board, and we're having my lunch as well. So stay with us. Stay with our channel. So I've got my Coca-Cola. I've got my fish and chips. So I'm from Australia, so fish and chips is a must-have if you come to Australia. Any questions you want to answer, or any questions you want me to answer, please put it in the description below. Good ball by Ross and Chase. Outside off, Kale goes to defend, beats him. Good off break, that's fun. Good over this by Chase. Really good over. Not bad. Maiden. A maiden to start. So there was just a little off break, so change of hand. So he holds it like this and then he snaps his fingers. So it's a very good over. It was a very, very good over. Oh, that stays a little bit low by Rorican. A little bit low. That's what India are looking for. So that was a ball pitch middle stump. Turned off the hip to deep square leg for a single. We'll update the scoreboard every over. Every over we'll update the scoreboard. Unless there's a 4 and 6, gives me times, because with the spinner it's pretty hard. Because these two spinners do like to go through their overs, Chase and Rorican. Oh, beats him. Good ball. Off break outside. Off Kale plays for the spin and it beats him. Good ball. That's a good take as well by the keeper. Down the track, KO advances over mid-off and will go for 4. That's a very brave shot. It's a very, very brave shot. After what we just seen, he's been stumped in the first innings. That's a good shot by KL. 51 to win now. He goes to 30. Fended away. So 5 from that over. Good boundary by KL. It is 71 for 1. Surisan is on 33. KL is on 30. India need 51 to win. Yeah, that's where the Indian players want it. They want it on that middle stump so they can play off the pads. Single. It's a single there. Nicely defended. KO advances again. Pushes the ball to a kind of a deep mid-off for a single. Good shot for run. 'Again, middle stump. Good shot by Surisan. They'll pick up 3. $45 to win. So a couple of runs coming late. $45 needed. I doubt this will go into past lunch. And they've got the extra half an hour to play with anyway, so. So when they get 20 down and there's only 1 over before lunch, they'll take the extra half an hour. So this will be the last session of the series, and then India India play Australia in the ODIs, and they got South Africa in the test series at home. So around the same time. West Indies, I don't know who they play, to be honest. I don't know what test they got coming up. I think they've played there somewhere when they played Australia in June. So I don't think they've got any more test matches until next year. Also got South Africa versus Pakistan. Good ball, I reckon. He's getting better test by test, Suderson. Getting much better. Much better. He's just missing out on that 100, isn't he? I'll be back. So about that. Welcome to mid-off. That's a maiden. Oh, misfield. Wow. And they'll pick up 2. Oh, it was just the one. Just the one. Now, what can you do in this situation if you're Boston Chase is the captain? Maybe bring your pacer on, see what happens. I think if you're just going to bowl spin from now on end, game's going to be over. So I'd mix it up. I'd bring on a pacer, see what happens. See if they can get that ball to reverse swing. See if they get some swing. I doubt it. Hasn't done that all series. It's worth a try. It's worth a try than just going spin, spin, spin. Oh, beats the edge. That's a good shout. Just outside, or probably just outside the line and going down leg. But that spun a little bit. Yeah, outside the line. Going down leg. Good ball though. That's been a better test match by West Indies, but it's where was this fight in the first match? Where was this fight in the first innings? Why is it taken till the second innings of the last test to have some fight? It's the most disappointing thing about this team. No Hope, Campbell. Yeah, the pitch is flat. Get that. But that was the same pitch they batted on in the first innings, and they capitulated. No mental toughness, no mental strength, throwing away wickets. So many times they do this, West Indies. They would have done this in the first Test match. Would have been fine. We would have said, you know what, they lost 2-0, but they were competitive, very competitive. First Test match blown away, first innings blown away. It's the last innings that finally clicked. It's disappointing. And Shy Hope, can't just, keep making hundreds every 20 innings. No, he's got a 100 in India. Ball kept low. That's happened this Test match, throughout this whole Test match. The odd one will keep low. It's a maiden. Good over by Rorican. So just here it is, full ball defended by KL. KO advances. Oh, that's a good hit. That is going to go all the way for 6. It indeed does. That's a big hit. Big hit. Past the side screen. Huge 6. KO again advances. And it goes, not this time for a 6, but it will go for 4. So KL is moving things on. He's moving things on. Good attacking cricket by KL. 6-4. That was a fuller ball down leg. KL takes one step forward. In fact, he advances, hits it past Square, deep square leg. Deep mid wicket. There is nobody there. That is 6-4. Moving on now. Defended this time. $88 for 1. KL goes to 41. 33 needed. And off the over. This really wasn't enough, was it? They needed, on this pitch where you needed about 300 on this pitch. This is a belter, still a belter. Look at that shot by KL for 6. On the rise. Good shot. And bowling change, Rorican comes off. Roster cheats this rotating his spinners. I'd bring in a pacer. I'd bring in on Seals. See if there's any reverse swing. See if there's any shape. Because this ain't doing it. This ain't working. So Barter's edge. Oh, what a catch! What a catch that is by Shy Hope. Diving to his left, one-handed catch. Beautiful. Look at that catch. One-handed. Oh, did he drop it? Oh, did he drop it? Did he drop it? Came out of his hand. Oh, wait. Might need to see the back replay here. Here we go. Oh, he just grabs. So he went with the one-handed. It actually did come out, but he smothered the ball with his chest. So it was like that. Oh, very good catch by Steele, by the way. So it's Suda's hand goes. Is it Gill? It is Gill. It's a very good catch by Shy Hope. They went with the one hand, a bit like you see with Steve Smith in the slips, but he drops it. He actually dropped it out of his hand, but he caught it on his chest. So that's a really good catch. So Gill. Can one bring two? One can bring two. He has to be spot on here, Roston Chase. Come up with some dot balls. Outside off, defended by Gill. Gill advances. Can't beat mid wicket. Good start. Good 3 balls. I would seriously bring on Jordan Seals. I'd bring on a pacer. You see, even get some swing. There is a bowling change, but it's Rorican again. But Rorican, outside off, KL defends. Rorican comes in, same ball, KL defends. A bit fuller, bit more flighted. So it was attempted KL to use his feet. KL just defends. KL advances and defends. Maiden over. 33 still needed to win. So Chase to Gill. This is nice by Roston Chase. Gill's going to be a little bit tentative. He's in no rush. He doesn't need to be. No, you've got 2 days to get 33 runs. What's the rush? Gill defends. Nicely bowled. Chase comes in. Oh, see what? Why is mid off and mid on back? I don't understand that. I really do not understand that. So you've been bowling nicely for Gill. He's 5 balls, and you give him a full length ball. He just drives it. Sorry, he just puts it down the ground mid on for a single. That's just poor captaincy. That's really poor captaincy. You got to keep the pressure. You just can't do that. It's really poor by Ross and Chase. Don't understand that. Why is the field up or back, whatever you want to call it? Don't understand that. He was bowling nicely to Gill, right? And you give him an easy single down the ground. That's just terrible captaincy. That's not reading the game at all. And that's what Gill wants. Gill wants to get off strike. Oh, and that keeps low. Oh, KL just kept it out. That would have been bold. Apart from that single, that was a really good over. Gill, just watching, just being a very tentative Gill. He's not really just looking for the odd single. And West Indies got to be right in the field. Hurricane's bowling really full, so he's trying to force Gill into a shot, into a big shot. He's bowling really full. Will Gill take the bait? Another 4 ball. See that's just an easy single again. It's just bad captaincy. It's really bad captaincy. If you're bowling that full, and you've got the mid off back at a 30, he's not even back or 40. He's in like no man's land. Bring him up. Bring him in. That's just pressure. Just bad captaincy by Ross and Chase. And bad bowling. Because if I'm Rorican, I'm saying skip. We need that fielder up. Is bowling nice and slow here, Rorican. That was only 75 k's per hour. Trying to get big sweep all the way for 6. There we go. All the way. Good shot by KL. Goes to 47. So 4 balls. So he's been bowling 4-4-4. So 4-4-4. And KL says, you know what, I'm going to sweep you into the stands. Only 70 k's. That was almost 60 in the 60s. That was. Good shot by KL. Goes to 47. 25 to win. That doesn't happen if Rostam Chase sets his field right. Because Gill would not do that early in his innings. That's why it's poor captaincy. Poor captaincy by Chase. Look at that. He's still got that man at mid-off at 45. Why is he there? Gill goes down the ground all the way for 6. That just makes the fielder even more stupid why he's there. Because if Gill's going to find the middle of the bat, that's going all the way. So Rostam Chase bowled at full. So they're bowling this full length, nice and slow, 70, 80 Ks. Gill says, thank you very much. 19 to win. Rostam Chase. Length ball. Defended. So we've had 2 6s in a row. So the last ball of the over and the first ball of this over. Gill bowl, short ball. Gill goes across, and that will be 4 as well. So business picking up. Gill moves to 12. 15 to win. At this rate, it'll be over in 5 overs. Gill advances it down the ground again. A single. That's that man. That's in no man's land. Not even deep or back. He's just in the middle. Goes to 14. So 14 to win. Insane captaincy. Chase bowls, KO advances. Again, another single at mid-off. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Why? 13 to win. Why? Gill advances. Oh, he spooned that. That will be out. High in the air. Cannot drop this. And it's out. So Gill does go. Don't think he really cares. So this was a bit of a. This was a length ball. Gill was probably expecting a 4 ball. Gill tried to blast it through deep square leg. Good catch by Graves. The West Indies fielding this series has been okay. It's been okay. It's been good. So 3 down. It won't matter. Who's in next? Jadeja, not Jarrell. And you've got to bring that field up. You've got to bring everyone in. Got to bring everyone in. No point having that man at mid-off at 45 and let Jarrell get an easy single here. There's no point. Either you got to bring him up or you bring him out. So KL, he might look to finish it this over. So there's been a clear plan they want to move things on. Was really a poor shot by Gill, but I can understand why they want to move on. They want to go home. They want to finish this series. They want to be on a plane to Australia. So Jarrell, good average of 47. So KL on strike, sorry. Rorican, it was the end of the over. So Rorican, well, KL deal. So there was a clear plan that KL and Gill wanted to move things on. They wanted to get this over as quickly as possible. Rorican's been rolling really slow, trying to get spin. There's a deep square leg, deep mid wicket. Again, that stupid fielder at 45 at mid off. Everyone's in on the covers. Taking their time here, West Indies. Or spinning it out of the rough. Bit quicker, that was 85 Ks. It was a good catch. Really good catch. They've fielded a couple of drop catches in the first innings, but the fielding's been okay, West Indies. The fielding was okay in the Australia series when they absolutely got hammered, but so they're not the worst fielding side. They can field. They can take their catches. Rorican comes in, sweep, top edge, no one out there, and that will go away for a couple. Rahul comes back for 2, and that's his 50. Another 50. 11 to win. Batting has significantly improved KL. He was really good in Australia. He was good in England. Been good this series. Reverse sweep. Oh, just past the fielder, but it'll go for 4. So he wants to move things on. He wants to move things on. So I'll do a little recap here. India batted first and made a very big score. Rorican comes in, hits the pads of Rahul or KL. No appeal because it was outside leg. Could end this. It could be the last 2 balls of the game here. Oh, that's good bowling. Nice and slow. It was about 70 Ks, that was. Low 70s. So a little recap. India, led by Jaiswal. And Gill, they made hundreds each. Jaiswal could have made a double. There was a bit of a run out between Gill and Jaiswal that Jaiswal wasn't happy with. That is the end of the over, by the way. But they made a massive score, West Indies. India. A lot of players with half centuries. Rorican managed to get some turn off the pitch, some explosion off the pitch, but that was just far and few between balls. That just happens in every pitch. But West Indies were dismal in their first innings, very, very dismal with the bat. When players made starts, they just threw their wickets away. Yadav got a 5-wicket haul. His first. India forced the follow on. I thought that was a bit strange. In the end, it doesn't matter because they're going to win, and so that's a move that paid off. They forced the follower on. West Indies batted really well. Yes, the pitch was flat. Showed some ticker West Indies. That's what we want, some fight. They made Shai Hope and John Campbell made hundreds each. It's what we needed. It's what they needed. They needed someone in the top order to make some runs, and that's what happened. So that was really good batting by Hope and John Campbell. They made India bat again. They made 50. And then they led by 100. So that was really good. It was never going to be enough. They needed something like 300 plus on this pitch. But it's positive signs. But the problem is, why now? Why do it late in the series when it's all over? Doesn't make any sense. So they need to work on that. They might need to work on some mental toughness and shot selection. Learn not to throw away their wickets. That's the most disappointing thing about this team. They can't bat for long periods of time without throwing their wicket. Same story again this series, except for the last innings of this series. We have a side screen issue. That's why there's a bit of a delay. So Jarrell to chase. Middle stump, Jarrell defends. I don't think Jarrell will go too big here. 4 ball, Jarrell defends. Again, middle stump, Jarrell defends. I think Jarrell's just going to just let KL do what he wants here. Full ball, Jarrell defends again. I don't think Roston Chase captaincy has been that great, to be honest. There's a lot of things he's missed out on. So that can be improvement outside off stump. Jarrell takes that. That could go for 4. That will go for 4. Geez, that looked a very lazy run there by John Campbell. That looked like a half decent chase. Wasn't hit that hard in the end. It took a long time to go to the boundary. I'm going to see this effort again. Yeah, just jogging. Just jogging. No, I think that's a poor chase. So 3 to win. This could be a last ball. Oh, good ball. Pass slip. Might run away for 4. But there's John Campbell again. Just jogging. That's really lazy cricket by John Campbell. He's had a good test. And they run for 2. They need 1 to win. 1 to win. We'll actually get rid of the scoreboard. It does not matter. Does not matter. We'll get rid of the scoreboard. Jarrell 5. So Jarrell 4. Oh, he's gone to 6 actually. He's at 6. KL's 54. Warwick to continue. Yeah, on Roston Chase, I think his captaincy's been really poor this series, especially with field placings where he's rotated his bowlers. I would have liked to seen a pacer on when Gill was out there. They needed 40 to win. See if he could have got reverse swing. 1 ball to win. So, yeah, they might need to look at captaincy. Problem is there's not much to go to. Shai Hope finally has made runs, so I think that's his first score past 50 in 30 innings, so you can't just make him captain all of a sudden because he's not in good form. Rorican's been a part of this team for ages. So Rorican comes in, leg side. That will be the run. No run. Maybe a bowler, but who? So there's not really many options, is there? But they need Rostam Chase Deeds to do better there. Comes in, Rorican, leg stump, and for 4. So he'll finish on 58, not out. KO Rule brings out that victory. India win by 9 wickets, 7 wickets. KO Rule's in good form. Anyway, that has been the watch along. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. There will be no recap after the test match because basically I've just done it. So yeah, Pakistan versus South Africa. We might actually switch channels to that. We might actually switch channels. Stand by. There's no point doing a watch along for this because this game is broadcast on YouTube. So it's really no point, to be honest. But we'll check the scoreboard. We'll check the scores. We'll see what's going on. So the day hasn't started yet. So South Africa are 218 for 6. These Aussies on 82 not out. Rickleton made it 71. So yep. No, they are about to start. They're still trailed by 160 runs. Like I said, there's no point doing a watch along for this game because it's broadcast everywhere on YouTube. If you are watching this in India, if you're watching this channel, me, in India, just type up Pakistan cricket on YouTube. The game is being streamed on YouTube. But anyway, that has been the series. India win the series 2-0. Very comfortably. A little bit more fight in the second innings of the second match by West Indies. But why now? Why do it now? Why couldn't you do that in the first match? That's the question we always ask. But anyway, thank you for watching this watch along. We will be back soon. Stay tuned. Goodbye for now.